I'm ready. Are you? Let's go. I'm ready for the show, that is. I've got everything packed up. I've got my stand out. I'm doing a little thing different this time for the show. Last time, you've probably heard me rant if you've been following along about my space being enroached by other vendors. So we're doing a little thing different. You're gonna have to step behind my little screen to see what is new and awesome and that I've been working on. Tons of micro minis, tons of sale yarn. If you've been up on the website, I think there's 21 or 22 colorways that are not coming back, so they'll be at the show at a discounted price, so you have to check that out. The other thing I was working on was not only inventory, getting everything tagged this week. I got everything packed, so that's a success. And I got the sample done. And we'll go talk about that. So there's the sample. Just got it washed. It's almost 4 foot. And it's not quite the full size pattern. So let me get back in my chair and then I'll explain a little bit more. All right, let's move on to the sample. The sample was knit up in a hand painted yarn that I showcased the other day. And I named it Snowy Field. The colorway came about this winter here in Pittsburgh has been nothing but snow, rain, which equals mud. So as you can tell, there's a white base, there's variations of blues, and a little bit of lavender in there. And then of course we got that little bit of rust, so that indicates the mud, but instead of Pittsburgh 2019 winter for the name, I named it Snowy Field. Now onto the pattern. And a few rants ago was about a designer, but this one designer I'm going to speak to you about today, she's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. If you're an experienced shawl knitter, you'll find her patterns have way too much information at times, but yet if you get stuck in a rut, you're falling back on that information and you're like, oh, I got this. So I'll put the link in the description below. The designer is Wollenberry on Ravelry. Pattern is Autumn Woods that I used for the sample. And I got 3/4 of the way through the pattern before because I only wanted to use one skein of yarn for a sample. And some of her shawls are actually, like this one would have been 216 centimeters, which is 85 inches from tip to tip, and would have been like 102 centimeters or 40 inches from the center point to center point. So that is quite a large shawl. So for mine being 4 foot and I didn't measure the top to the bottom point, I figured that's ample enough to showcase not only the yarn, but also the pattern itself. Back to the designer and the pattern. The designer is awesome. She allows us indie dyers to utilize her patterns, which we pay for, to showcase our yarn, but it also helps her sell her patterns. So it's a win-win situation. Most designers out there are not like that. So Wollenberry, big thumbs up. I mean, I have asked many other designers prior, and always you get a no. And one of the reasons why that is most designers work with other big manufacturers of yarn and fiber, and they want them to use their yarn. So that would infringe on their contract. So with this designer, she's like, sure, I'll help out the small guys. So I'm ready for Saturday. I've got everything done. It is Thursday afternoon, so I have a day of relaxation before I have to carry this all in, set it up, meet all your happy faces, sell some yarn, meet some new friends, and we'll go from there, right? A lot of chit chat, a lot of talk. It'll be a good day. So please like this. If that's something you do, subscribe. As always, hit the bell so you get notified when I post a new video. I'll see you guys Saturday.